Hey YouTube, it's R Productions coming to you with another video. Today we're discussing Sauce Gardner and his film so far in the NFL season. He's been looking like one of the top cornerbacks in the league, and cornerback is the top three position, hardest position to play in the NFL. And he's making it look very easy. He's looking very comfortable. He's like a veteran quarterback out there, and he's a rookie. He's putting up great performances against Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Jamar Chase, and made them look minuscule on film. So he's doing what he has to do, and he's getting better every single week. We see him play on film, and he's probably the early favorite for Defensive Rookie of the Year. But also, if you like this content, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, try to make the channel grow, and it'd be very much appreciated if you do all that. So without further ado, let's get into the film. Alright, the first thing you notice when you watch Sauce Gardner's film, what jumps off tape, is his ability to cover, his coverage ability. Whether it's man or zone, he limits any separation from the receiver. And that's big, very big and important as a corner. So here, it's a clip against George Pickens. He's running a dig. He's literally in his pocket. They make the catch, but that's perfect coverage right there. Alright, here's another example against Jamar Chase. Chase is going to eat up cushion running his out route, and watch Gardner does. Anticipates that out route, shuts down that route completely, makes Burrow go to the next receiver. Right there, and that perfect. Alright, here's another rep from the Browns game that we're choosing. They're going to run a double move kind of out and up against Gardner. You see it's a little separation there, and then Gardner quickly closes and uses the sideline as another defender, which is perfect technique as a cornerback. You always want to use the sideline as an extra defender when you're in that situation. Alright, here's a man coverage rep against Mark Andrews, and he shuts his play pretty much down. It was designed to go to Mark Andrews from the start, and he shuts us down, making Lamar scramble and do what he needs to do because that was his main target. Let's see what he does well. That line of scrimmage is very patient, gets hands-on, and then he sees the out route, feels the out route, anticipates it, and shuts it down right there. Perfect technique from one of the elite corners in the league right there. Here's another great example of Gardner just closing in and just limiting, I'll say, space from the receiver. He recognizes a curl coming from Dubes right here. T-step at the top of the route to close in, and it makes the play. As a corner, to be great, you must have great ball skills. You know, that just isn't catching the ball out the air or knocking the ball out the air. It's also knocking the ball through the receiver's hands, or out of the receiver's hands per se. And that's called violent hands. And Sauce Gardner does that very well, having violent hands when the receiver's about to catch the ball. Here's a great example against the Steelers, against George Pickens. They're going to run a fade route against him. Fade route, you see, ball gets there, violent hands, knock the ball out, incomplete pass. Perfect technique. Here is another example against the Bengals. He's guarding T. Higgins. T. Higgins is going to hit him with a whip route. See, whip route right there. Ball comes. Here he comes. Violent hands, knock the ball out. Here, another example against the Bengals again, this time against Jamar Chase. Here's going to be deep fader out. Here he goes. Ball comes. Violent hands. Incomplete pass. Perfect. That's what you have to do. Here, another example against the Miami Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. Deep fade route again. Ball comes. Violent hands. But they said it was PI. I thought that was great coverage, though. As a DB, you must be aware of what you're doing or being aware of other things happening while you're in zone coverage. Lots of DBs are not aware of what's happening around them while they're in zone coverage, and that often ends up in big plays. But Sauce Gardner is different. He's aware of what's happening around him in zone coverage. So that means the route's coming in his zone. He knows how to react and go make a play on that ball to prevent that big play from happening. Here's two examples from there. First one against the Baltimore Ravens. Here's in cover 3. Mark Andrews is coming on the crosser. He sees it, makes a play, incomplete pass. Perfect. Next one against the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's in cover 4, I believe, here against George Pickens. Sees the out route coming, goes over there, make a play. Perfect. Again. All right, and there you have it. That's what Sauce Gardner is doing. That's what's making him very elite and pretty much shutting down one of your top receivers in the NFL. But a lot of people didn't expect it. Expecting me to be Defensive Rookie of the Year, but here we are. If you like the content, You want to hit the like button, subscribe. It's a lot more coming. Love making these videos again. Let's make the channel grow more. And I'll see you then.